Hello Lucifer, how are you, bro? I'm good. How are you, Lucifer? यार लियो के गर्ने त्यस्तै भयो Lucifer, how are you? Where are you, bro? Lucifer, लियो के छ खबर? खोइ त विवेक आउँछु भन्थे यार, यार Hasan, where is the tournament? Tournament is gone, bro. When? Maybe next Wednesday. We need to plan for it. बोलाउनु पर्छ डिस्कर्ड आऊ न डिस्कर्डमा आयो नि हुन्छ कोही छैन ल came after. Yes, Lucifer, because how can I say it, bro? The situation of Nepal is little bit different this time. देखो कतिजना वेटिङ गरे एक दुईजना लियो छ Lucifer, Hassan, we will do the tournament coming Wednesday, bro. स्क्वाड लियो आऊ न उसमा डिस्कर्डमा विवेक ए Can you check my squad? Okay. नेक्स्ट कतिमा नेक्स्ट धेरै पछि कति भयो कतिमा भयो है त Hasan, can you write your name, username, so I can search you? Boy, 95 ma. Okay, Hasan. दुईटा मात्र राम्रो छ यार विवेक इमा how are you, bro? Yes, 8 1 2 3 4 5. I'm also good, bro. I'm also good. Ooh, nice, bro, nice. Where is she? I think this one is better. Ima, how are you? How are you doing, bro? I couldn't came the live before because the ongoing situation of Nepal. Nice, bro. Nice. Goalkeeper, you have a AMF. Nice. Hassan's squad is good. Okay, I'm gonna send you a request. Oh, we are already a friend, bro. Let me unfriend some guys. Yeah, this one. Last day पैसा मात्र यसले बर्बाद गर्यो मेरो. Let's play friendly match then. Vivek. Yes, Derek. खोइ त डिस्कर्डमा आऊ न यार. Watching. I came the live because of Vivek. He told me to come the live today. But Derek, how are you, bro? Lucifer. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna play with Lucifer. Let's announce this tournament again for the Wednesday. So I'm gonna $17. कोई लियो कहाँ गयो यार.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands.
Vivek,
This
mo bole
really
sunne
is
cha.
the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
म बोले सुनेको छैन. सुनियो.
So it's away we go then.
सुनियो हाँ
Oh, he's burst through. And this is Van
Discord today
Basten.
I can't enter I don't see Discord today I can't bro there is a Discord
Van Basten
hello
unable
ठिक छ
to
यार
make it
विनय
happen for all his good intentions.
के छ तिम्रो खबर विनय सुनियो विवेक
Hazard. Portugal
Huh?
have got it back and they'll have another go.
सुनिरहेछ
Now it's Snyder. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space.
विनय तिम्रो खबर के छ
Has a look up and drives it forward. And it's Hazard. Searching pass he's played. Van Basten! Now that looked awkward.
Derek,
He had a good crack at it.
we are in
You
Discord
can
bro
never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Pressing high and with purpose. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, there's a probing ball.
नेपालमा थाहा छ अब त्यस्तै हो के गर्ने जे जस्तै भए पनि अगाडि त बढ्यो हेर
Could move up a gear here. Del Piero.
अब ठिक
And
हुन्छ
it's
होला
Van
नि
Basten.
बिस्तारै
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with. That's rather hopeful. Good first touch
Vivek.
and almost as good a second.
Derek
Brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation
how are
required.
you my friend
Fine, man.
oh so we are planning to do tournament next Wednesday bro.
Barcelona so far providing no real
Yeah,
test at all for the goalkeeper.
Wednesday
He's got away.
yeah
Crossed into the middle.
Kita साथ
Oh, well played.
Fabio.
Well sorted out. Saliba getting this one clear.
जेल
Half an hour played now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's got the beating of his man.
for what
Has given away a free kick.
it's 1,000 coin bro yeah you can see I think I have
Oh, good spread.
written there
Decent progress down the left. And here's Van Basten. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Eto'o. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, good-looking ball.
जेल नै चलाएको हो विनय
Turns back here, probably the best option. And this is Torres. And he's decided to go for it. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
लियो गएको छ त ओ Aaron
Hazır.
how are you brother
I want to say
swear हो विनयको त भिडियो देखेको थिएँ त मैले विनयको उसमा टिकटकमा
0-0.
And we're at the halfway point.
जेलबाट कहिले भगाइदियो इन्फ्लुएन्स गरेर कहिले गयो तिमी
They know they've got a height
जे
advantage,
पाए
and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
खोइ त हारेन त भिडियो
Corner number 2 then.
चितवन गएको काठमाडौँ गएको कलेज ड्रेस लगाएर
He gets big!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Portugal have taken the lead.
सरकारले
We'll talk
सब
about the
त्यो
perfect
त
start
राम्रो
to
हैन
the
नि त
second half.
फेरि
They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
सब
Rice goes steaming forward, pass somewhat off target. Aims beyond the defence. Eto.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Your impressions so
सब
far,
भाड्नु
Jim?
छ्या
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And smartly reclaimed.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Right card. And again,
के गरेर हो
against
तिमी
stellar
आरोन
defending. And he's there to get it away.
Yes bro
Maldini. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about
You wanna play?
risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see
You
any
wanna play?
activity from the bench?
Van Basten
Yeah, we
showed
can play.
plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Bonucci. Ball played for Nesta. It's Thuram. Makaleli. That is a great big out. Oh, well played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Del Piero. Lovely feet. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
त्यही नेस्टा
Yellow or
ए
red. It is red. Portugal are down to 10 men. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. And now as good a time as any to pull level. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
ठीक
That's been won straight back. That is ended up in no man's land.
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a
विवेक
case of
कामबाट
waiting for
आएको
the
हो
whistle.
आज
He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Oh, that was vital. Little doubt, that is a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Derek.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay, come.
Okay. No, I'm outside.
And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides
What did you
produced
say,
a
Derek?
genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. It was just undone by that second half goal.
Nice game, Lucifer. खेल्नै सकिन्न यार विवेक यार म त सक्दैन यो गेम छोडिदिन्छु कहाँ दिने क्या अस्ति कस्तो मनै लागेको थिएन आउन अनि केही गर्नै मन नलाग्ने भने यत्तिकै नि क्या अब के हो त्यस्तो भएर नेपालमा देशको माया गर्नु देशको माया लाग्छ नि त्यो भाइ त भिडियो कल Good game, Lucifer. लियो तिमी गएनौ उसमा आन्दोलनमा नयाँ किनेर के हुन्छ दिनै ल्याएर आयो यो लाओ छिटो बिना Lucifer, you played really well, bro.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, next to me providing insights
you
for
played
the Jim Begley.
very good.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Tries to pass it through. And this is Pirlo. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Platini hurtling down that right flank. Foot in.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
Face to face with the keeper. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini. It's Roberto Carlos. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well,
क्या हो रहा है
everything up
विवेक?
to the final pass looked decent. They just
नहीं,
couldn't
वो
pick
है,
out
सही।
that killer ball.
That was nowhere near his best.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to.
He's gone for that.
You're a damn.
Oh my word, that is quite
You,
something.
Lucifer, you won with me,
Finish
bro.
of true class. The breakthrough strike. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Party हो क्या
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Eto. He's found a way through. Oh, important interception. Now it's Messi. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Del Piero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Good run down the right. That is a superb rearguard action. Del Piero does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Van Basten. Nice interception.
छिमेकी भाइ हो क्या
Positioning
विवेक?
was spot on.
छिमेकी भाइ हो क्या
Anthony.
तिम्रो?
Makalele cuts it out. Pinches it off him.
हर्क साम्पाङ कस्तो लाग्यो त्यो केटा हो?
It's Luis Suarez. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
त्यो हर्क साम्पाङले यार पोस्ट हालेको थियो।
And we have our very
Huh?
first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. It's going to be
होइन
another
होइन
corner, I
बम्जन
think.
यार अहिले
It's
टुर्नामेन्ट
possibly the
भइरहेको
last play of the half.
वेनेसडे हुन्छ टुर्नामेन्ट बम्जन धेरै पछि आएछ हाँ हेटाडाको जेन्जी त खै कहाँ गइलियो तिमीहरू हो नि
Played it
जेन्जी
short.
त उहाँ चितवनको जेन्जी
That
त
has been
ऊ
slot
डेढ
wide.
प्याज खायो भन्छ
Flashes it across. That is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that
Bondon
this
के
team
छ
was
खबर
set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands.
कहाँ जानु
So,
र
no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
ओहो
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
ल ल अहिले त गेम नै खेल्नु छ ए म नि धेरै भयो यार यो ऊ भएदेखि खेलेको छैन त्यस्तै हो सब ठिक छ यार मेरो अहिले नेपालमा यस्तो भएर नि धेरै पछि भयो
And we're off again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. He's had it taken off him. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that?
It's Bale!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Platini. And here's Suarez. Played out wide. Cafu. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Bragantino really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Real chance!
It's
It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
No space, no
going
time. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to
No,
be
he's keep
expected,
with the
Peter,
Corby
when
way
you've
and
got
now,
two
right?
strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Nesta. Can he get it through? Lovely. Now then.
Bragantino clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Bellingham.
मोडै थिएन यार
Platini
मलाई
has created one goal already. It's a sharp
के भयो
pass.
के भयो
Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out. Casillas with the clearance. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
जिंदगीले पिटला नि फेरि डिस्कर्डमै के भएर बोल्यो हो यार बमजन डिस्कर्डमै हो कपडा लाखाइन
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15. Striker. Number 19. Number 9.
No winner in 90. 30 more to come.
Substitutions taking
कुन
place.
बुट्टा देखेको तिमी
He's got away. Pulls it back.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's gone for a throw-in.
के छ त लियो अरु खबर के हुँदैछ देशमा
Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the...
अब ठीक हुन्छ होला नि
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment
त्यो
of
त अब
magic in them?
राम्रोसँग काम गर्न दिन्छ नि दियो भने दिएन भने फेरि गइहाल्नुपर्छ घरमा दिएन भने फेरि घर चलाउन
Exhaustion,
हिँडिहाल्ने होला
physical
नि त
and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Fernando Torres. Opts for safety. Cafu. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's from Mario.
You know.
It's Fernando Torres.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
यार लाँदै नि विनयसँग खेलिरहेको
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
It is now time for our special
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
नेपालको अवस्था देखेर नि तनाव यार 3 दिन त यस्तो दिमाग खराब भयो नि
म फेब्रुअरीमा जान्छु होला यार नेपाल
मन्त्री बन्न बोलाहा
बिदामा आउँछु या 2 महिना जानु पर्यो यसो गएर आउनुपर्ने विचार गरेको छु
के तिमीलाई नि बोलाए
जिन्जी आउनु भयो
टियर ग्यास
हजुर हजुर
यहाँ अब कहाँ हो रेडी अरूले पनि खेल्छन् होला नि विनय
भिडियोमा त के भयो यार थाहा छैन यार मलाई पनि निस्किनु होला क्या म निस्किन नि तर म घरमै बसेर सपोर्ट गरिरहेको थिएँ यार मैले
विनयले त पोस्ट हाले त के रे कैदी भाग्यो भन्दै
कैदी भाग्यो भाग्यो नि कैदी 700 वटा कैदी भाग्यो कुन चाहिँ आएर घरमा आएर अनि फुकुरी हान्न गइदियो भने अनि then 700 जना
समाते पनि
कति आफै फर्के
कति आफै फर्किरह कतिलाई समातिरह यस्तो के थोरै केस हो नि थोरै दिनहरू भने त्यहाँ बसिरहेको फर्किरहन् जुन चाहिँ त्यो लामो त्यो केसहरू भने त्यो ठुल्ठुलो केस हुनेहरू चाहिँ भागेर क्या त्यहाँ तिनीहरू चाहिँ समातिरह
15-16 वर्ष जेल परेहरू रहेछ
अनि सबै त्यही त हो कारागार भनेको त्यही हो कि अरू त जिल्लामा राखिहाल्छन् ब्राउन सुगर केसमा कोही हुन्छ मान्छे मरेको केसमा हुन्छ कोही बलात्कारी केसमा हुन्छ
अनि आफ्नै पाको छोरीलाई बलात्कार गरेको पनि गाह्रो छ एउटा त्यो आइरहेको
के भन्छ यार
यो साइको दिमागै नभएको हजुर
र्याङ्कको सुरु भयो त
almost 1700 सम्म अहिले खेलेको छैन 1700 प्लेयर्स तपाईहरु
Joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
just joining us, we are already underway. Torres tries to pass it through. He's onside.
Long reach
And the shot. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking an offence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator in chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
अलि एक्टिभ हुँदो रहेछ कि किपर यो चाहिँ
Tidily. Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Hazard. And here's Hazard. Goes for goal. Oh, he's hit the bar. Del Piero. Probing pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that.
मैले त धेरै बजिरहेको यार अस्ति के गर्ने भन्ने
And here's Hazard.
They simply have
Could be danger here.
Yeah, man.
Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal.
Oh.
Interception, his positioning was spot on.
What up?
Caceres.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be
कसैको
very
मिल्दो
sharp,
रहेछ
chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Eto. Played in deep. There's the header!
मेरोमा 1000 भयो त टिकटकमा लाइभ गर्ने
The most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hazard in acres of space out wide. Shoots! Oh, what has happened here? Schneider. And Del Piero. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rijkaard. And there's the end of the first half. It has been
Vinay, ani
not by any means.
कस्तो भयो त आन्दोलन
Intensity levels are there.
Saman
Just
गर्ने
lack that telling breakthrough moment. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
With the father of a boy in a blue hat
अनि जलाइदिए बाटो
his way to the information center.
के भन्ने
So off we go once more.
अब भाटपट्टि नि मात्र सीसीटीभी त क्यामेरा हुन्छ
0-0. And he's going for goal.
त्यो जलाउनेलाई त
And
त्यो
that's
जेल हाल्नुपर्छ
off
नि
target.
Fernando Torres clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options.
फुटेज त भइहाल्छ नि यार के ब्याकअप त भइहाल्छ नि
Isco. That's an imaginative pass. There's the shot. Goal.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed
Sabla,
and sharpness in his game gives him an
Mean.
advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to
हेर्नुको
have
घरमा
foxed
जलाइदिन्छ
Very nice.
समाउनै पर्छ नत्र त यार भोलि पर्सि रिस उठ्यो भने फेरि जलाइदिने हुन्छ
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with
Genji
more
one.
purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was
अब पुलिसलाई पिटे त नि पुलिस हेरेर त दुई तिनवटा पुलिसहरू
पुलिसलाई त्यो बागमतीमा हानेको भिडियो यस्तो माया आएन होला बुझिदिनेर
defending was strong and firm, and it's Azal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, Peter, just see here.
त्यो नदीमा हालेर पिट्दाखेरि यताबाट एउटा ढुङ्गा हानेको थियो होइन अनि त्यो जो लकेट्न गएको थियो नि त्यसकै टाउमा लागेर पुक्लुक्कै ढलिरहेको
त्यो आन्दोलन भएको सुरुको दिन त
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Isco has alert to the possibilities, but in the end...
जनावर मारे जस्तो गरिदियो यार
And that is expertly dealt with.
अब हुन त हो तर अब त्यो पुलिसले हैन त्यो पुलिस हैन नि त बिचारा
Danger averted for now. And they've got a throw.
गोली हान्यो गोली त अब
And here's Schneider. This is Van Basten.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Schneider.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Isco. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he cuts out the
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bonucci gets over and intercepts. No, that is pretty much the end of that. The final 5 minutes. And here's Del Piero.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Del Piero. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Torres. Oh, good read.
Second दिन चाहिँ जान्दैन होला
तिनीले. Now it's Van Basten. And we're done. A game, one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescent. Just one goal to show for all of that. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
बिचारा यार के भन्ने हालत खराब
फेरि इन्डियन मिडियाले बालेनलाई के रे इनको मुस्लिम प्रधानमन्त्री भन्दै हाल्दा रहेछ
त्यही त
के रे
यो खाद्य
मुस्लिम प्रधानमन्त्री भन्दै त्यो त लास्ट खाद्य हो के
किन मुस्लिम कस्तो मुस्लिम प्रधानमन्त्री
मोहम्मद बालेन
दारिसारी पाले अनि मुस्लिम प्रधानमन्त्री भन्दै
अनि फेरि त्यसपछि नेपालमा
कम गर्नु
नै पुरा
जनताले एकदम से दस्तक कर दिया है वहां का एक नया मुस्लिम
5700
मोहम्मद बालेन मुस्लिम प्रधानमन्त्री नयाँ पहिला मुस्लिम प्रधानमन्त्री मिलाए रे अनि मान्छेहरु थाल ठडाउँदैन
त्यो दिन अब के काम थियो यस्तो प्यारे प्यारे छैन भयो
तर के यो अकाउन्टमा आफैले स्पिन हाले भन्दा किनेको फाइदा भन्दै छ नि अकाउन्ट अब त स्क्याम भइहाल्यो
त्यो त किनेको त लुसिफर गुड नाइट ब्रो लुसिफर सी यू टुमोरो किनेको त धेरै फाइदा नि स्पिन गर्दा त धेरै पैसा हुन्छ
जस्तो कि चार्ज
अहिले हाम्रो पढाउन 92 भयो हैन 100 ठ्याक्क 100 भइसक्यो म भन्छु लाग्दैन अब 2 मिनेट हो
आऊ बिना तिमी
3 मिनेट म्याक्सिमम
बिना आऊ
त्यो ब्रिटिसको फर्स्ट दिनमै नेपालमा आन्दोलन
त्यसलाई फाइदा भयो त
त्यसको कमेन्ट के फेमस भएको पुरा मिलियन त्यो कमेन्ट
16-17 भ्युज ए 16-17 मिलियन भ्युज पुगिसक्यो
अझ त्यो उसले राखेको अरूले राखेको पनि कतिको मिलियन
पुगिसक्यो होला अहिले त
त्यो हैन यस्तो फनी छ भने ब्रो केम टु सी नेपाल नेटी सही
20 मिलियन पुगिसक्यो त ट्याक्कै
20 हिजो 17 थियो यार
अनि 3 मिलियन वटा चाहिँ एक दिनमा
मिलियन भने त
कारागार फर्केछ त रवि त
फेरि नफर्क्यो भने त
मेरो जन्मदिनको सँगैले जन्मदिन परेछ त्यसको उपहारमा आफूलाई फेरि कारागार फर्काउन
गइसक्यो त्यो कारागार गइसक्यो
अब चाहिँ अब
त्यो अघि कारागारको त फेरि उ भने त सेक्युरिटी को हिसाबले
पहिला मलाई फसाएको हो
अहिले त
अब चाहिँ अब न्याय पाउँछु होला मैले भने मलाई आछ म त्यही भएर न्याय पाएर आफै निस्किन्छु भने
त्यो न्याय त्यो जो त्यसलाई त झन् हाल्नै पर्छ कोच्नै पर्छ त्यसलाई त
किन हो तिमीलाई त्यस्तो
त्यो चोर हो एक नम्बरको चोर हो यार त्यो रवि नाम छैन त्यसलाई त निकाल्नु नहुने के मेन त्यो चोर हो क्या त्यसको युएसमा होइन 9वटा केस छ त्यसको एक्चुअली हेर त त्यसको बारेमा एउटाले टङ्क त्यो टङ्क भन्नेले त्यो टङ्क दाहाल
त्यो टङ्क दाहाल चाहिँ हो त्यो चोर बरु
अब टङ्कलाई चोर भन्न थाल्नु हैन
हैन चोर भन्नको मतलब भनेको अब अलि खुट्टा
तान्ने के भने हारे केही त नराम्रो भने हैन
के भने रवि लामिछानेको त्यसले त्यो रवि लामिछानेलाई त्यसले मन पराउँदैन रहेछ के त्यसले
हैन केही त भने हैन त्यसले के भने हार के त भने
नौवटा केस रहेछ त्यसको साच्चीकैमै
हो रे
यसमा जेन्जीहरुले निकालेकै हैन त्यसलाई
के रे यो फेरि एले बिले भन्न थाले यसको जलिहाल्यो चिया बगान हो कि
त्यो त जहिले भन्छ नि बुढी जहिले नि नजले
त्यही त
तर त्यसले थाहा छ त्यो उ गरे रहेछ नि थाहा
के
50 लाख सम्मको उपचार
इन्स्योरेन्स
त्यो दिन घाइतेहरुको 50 लाख सम्मको भन्थे के हेलो पारा के छ
the place to be. I'm Peter Curry and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
John viral hune bhayo.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
पारा यार तिमीले जलाएनौ पारा
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a natural feel of space.
Getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Del Piero. Thinks about the shot. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Forlan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
त्यस्तो त विदेशीहरुले त्यस्तो त नेपालीहरुले कति गर्छन्
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
अब त्यो पछि ठुलो मान्छे बन्छु भन्ने लागेन होला नि त यहाँ पाराको कमेन्ट पढ न
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Van Basten. Del Piero.
के बित्या होला त्यसलाई फ्ल्याङ्क किक खाँदा
think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
अहिले फेरि यहाँ युट्युबमा तल हेरिदिनु मेरो युट्युबमा जे
And we
पाइदिनु
have
त
our very first corner.
तिमीहरू पक्रिन सक्छ
मलाई त्यो आउने यस लागि त्यो चाहिन्छ क्या
Raikkonen.
हाँ
त्यो केटीलाई
Good looking ball. And here's Schneider.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't
होइन
with their
उसले भनेको दौडिन लाग्यो क्या त्यो वालमा चिप्काइदिएको थियो नि
Now it's Forlan. Well seen. Saw that coming.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Eto.
तर तिनीहरूलाई हान्नै पर्यो अनि त्यत्रो वर्षदेखि है हामीलाई त
तिमी
Really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only
पैसा जोगाउनलाई हो
The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
होइन ढिला भयो रे अलिकति
dead counter-attacking team. They produced
अलिकति
something
ढिला
out of
भयो
nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
डलर पनि त्यसकै गर्नु होला
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the
अनि
privilege to
विनयले
control the tempo of the
कसैले नि
game.
हान्न पाएन
It's up to them to manage it from here now.
यो बेला मात्रै गएन कि फर्स्ट टिममा चाहिँ जुन दिन ड्याङ ड्याङ मान्छे गयो नि
चिताउन त मरेन
Aim forwards.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
फर्स्ट दिन एकलौटी भयो दोस्रो दिन फेरि एकलौटी भयो
Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal.
पुलिसले कब्जा गर्यो अनि सेकेन्ड दिनमा सरले गर्यो
And it's Eto.
पिके गर्ने यिनीहरू आर्मीहरू त छोड्दै रहेछ सरले
Iniesta.
जाऊ
Decent progress down the left.
नजिक
There will be 1 minute.
त्यो आर्मी
सपोर्टले गरे आर्मीले
के हो
Great chance! They've done it!
कसरी भयो
They are really
तिनीहरूलाई त उ गरे
and
हेलिकप्टरबाट
they have
गरे
extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A moment that needed composure.
Durima
And he
झुन्डेको त
had
उ होला
plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
होइन
You
नि
try to send him one way,
त्यो
and he
तलबाट
just slips
आगो लगाएको थियो नि
And that'll be the final action.
अग्लो
of
अग्लो
the
होटेलमा
first
हिल्टन
half.
होटेलमा कहाँ कहाँ फसेको थियो नि माथि
Views
मान्छे
on the first half.
हिँड्दै होला
Barcelona really are lucky not to be
हेलो हेलो
down
सिद्धार्थ
by
अँ
one, Peter.
तिनीहरू चाहिँ हो क्या
Managers
झुन्डेको
gonna have to
के
come up
बोली
with
डोरीमा
something
झुन्डिनु
really
सक्छ यार
special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And we are already promptly back underway.
मैले जिन्दगी नपाइदै
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here.
सिद्धार्थ हावरी ब्रो
Try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware
म त यार त्यो फर्स्ट दिन त यस्तो दिमाग खराब भएको थियो मेरो फर्स्ट र सेकेन्ड दिन
बिहानदेखि रातिसम्म दुईटा फोनबाट क्या म त
Just eases him off the ball.
दुईटा फोनबाट धेरै समाचार त देखाएन होला
Busquets not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
दुईटा छुट्टै ठाउँको हेरेको कि एउटा स्पिनर के अरे
Cafu.
कन्सल भनेको
पोखराको त गभर्मेन्ट अफिस जति सब दोस्त
चितवनमा नि त्यही हो नि चितवनमा झन् केही बाँकी छैन
हाम्रो
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
त्यो
60 minutes played.
तिमीहरूकोमा त्यो विरोध खटी एउटा घर जलिक जलेन त
It's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
चितवनमा नि झऱ्यो नि
Van
त्यो
Basten.
बिस्तारै सबै
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's a key interception.
लाइसेन्स यो यार दिए लाइसेन्स लैजा भन्थे फोटो भने
Platini.
तपाईँले हेर्यो
And that has left him in a heap.
अब मलाई डिस्टर्ब
It's a
नगर्नु
decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Del Piero. It's Del Piero. Played back in. Nice sequence of passes this.
तैँले खिचेको कि भन्थ्यो मलाई दिनु
मलाई क्यामेरा
Platini.
They've got to be quick
छ
moving
त
this
त्यहाँ
forward.
त्यो क्लिप निकाल्ने गर्दा
Football. Luis Suarez tries a shot. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is
Yeah,
about
it's
as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
पाराको अनि लाइसेन्स त तिमीले पहिल्यै बनाइसकेको त किन लाइसेन्स आएर पाराको पसल त चलेन नि
यातायात कार्यालय पनि चल्यो क्या यता हेर्न त चलाइदिएको थियो यार
त्यस्तो किन चलायो यार
पागलहरू
त्यहाँ पनि घुस खाएको भएर चलाइदियो होला नि घुस त यस्तो खान्छ कि
अनि त्यो अनि बिल्डिङले खाएको होइन नि त
बिल्डिङले त खाएको होइन
अब त बनाउनु पर्यो नि त फेरि
बनाउनु पर्छ आफ्नै तर
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
त्यो त्यस्तो चलाउने चाहिँ यो पार्टीको मान्छे हो
Just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to
जङ्गो
shoot the
दाइको
target. He
3000
badly needs some help here.
लैजाऊ तिमी त हो नि आन्दोलनमा गएको
Brahim Diaz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's Romario! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, what has happened here? Cafu just
कहाँ
wants
गयो
to go forward whenever he can.
आइहाल्छ नि
Messi will not want to lose out here. Pedri! Keeper's not concerned.
डलवाला दिदीको भिडियो हेऱ्यो डलवाला त्यो विवेक अरे ऊ पनि त्यस्तै हो क्या विनय पनि पहिला कोही आएन हिम्मत छैन भन्दै डल चोरी कस्तो मान्छे छ नि यार अझ बोल्दै थिएँ लाज नभएर मैले डल जलाएर चोरेर जलाएर हुन्छ
Roberto Carlos wins.
हाम्रो पैसाले बनाएको अरे बाटपट्टि नि अनि पैसा त अनि सामान लिएपछि त पैसा खाँदैन त बाटपट्टि नि
And he's forced to go back. Busquets.
त्यो के त हराम्रो लगे फ्रेन्डली म्याच हो रियान रियान नि तिमी रियान गएन यार आन्दोलनमा
You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And time is up.
गाउँमा आन्दोलन भएन रियान
Any other way, they came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
म त गाउँमा छु भन्दै
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
डिभिजन अस्ति पुगेको डिभिजन खेल्दा खेल्दै ब्रोको लाइभ हेर्न होइन म त पोखरा बेलुका दामी भएको थियो डोजर र रोलर लगाएर हेर्दै थिएँ कस्तो दामी देखेको गाउँमा त शान्त ओके म लाइभै आएको छैन रियान आज आएको हो लाइभ वेडनेसडे गरिदिउँ म अब टुर्नामेन्ट डेलले फोन लगाएन म फोन गर्नु आएको मेरो आएको फोन मैले गर्दै लाओ पारा खेलौँ रियान आऊ जो आए पनि खेलौँ तर फर्मेसन यार इट्स गोइङ गुड ब्रो हात जोड्न परेको होइन के कस्तो कुरा गरेको लिङ्क कस्तो झ्याउ हुन्छ भने मैले ल्यापटपबाट खोल्यो भने डिस्कट होइन अनि फेरि त्यो लिङ्क राख्यो भने फेरि मोबाइलबाट खोल्यो भने त्यो लिङ्क नै ऊ हुन्छ क्या इनभ्यालिड हुन्छ क्या त्यही भएर हो यहाँ ऊ अलिक सानो गर न फेरि यहाँ कपिराइट लाग्छ फेरि यसो डिस्कर्ड डिस्कर्ड लिङ्क छ यहाँ सिद्धार्थ हाउ आर यु ब्रो हाम्रो ट्रेन्ड इन्डियातिर चल्दै हाम्रो ट्रेन्ड इन्डियातिर यहाँ
त्यही त यार यो डिस्कर्डबाट प्रधानमन्त्री चुज भएको भनेर वर्ल्डभरि फैलिसक्यो न्युज
तर अब डिस्कसन त हुनु पर्यो नि त किन त्यो राम्रै कुरा हो नि
डिस्कर्डबाट मात्र त होइन डिस्कसन मात्र डिस्कर्डमा हो न त मिटिङ त अनि फेस टु फेसै त भयो नि
त्यहाँ त अब फेस टु म नि थिएँ डिस्कर्डमा 10,000 जना थियो यार
थियो भोटिङ यताउति चलिरहेको थियो हर्के सम्मान फेरि मिनेटमा पोस्ट हाल्ला थियो
ओके जापान फ्रेन्चमा नि प्राइम मिनिस्टरले राजीनामा दिए एभ्रिथिङ गुड ब्रो या एभ्रिथिङ गुड निष्ठ भाले त्यस्तो पनि हुन्छ यार त्यसमा र पुरानो नेतामा के फरक छ खालि म भयो भने मात्रै देश जोगिन्छ नत्र बाहिरको खेल हो भन्छ त्यस्तो कहाँ हुन्छ यार त्यस्तो गर्छन् केटाहरू अनि राम्रै लाग्थ्यो मलाई अब चाहिँ राम्रो लाग्न छोड्यो
मलाई पनि राम्रै लाग्थ्यो तर एउटै कुरो त्यसरी भन्नु मान्छेले रोजेर यताउति गरेर भन्यो भने त म उहाँदेखि आएको धरानदेखि म एक्लै आएको छु अरू कोही उठेन बारेले फोनै उठाएर ह्यान्डे त्यान्डे नेपालीहरूको फेरि भेड साँच्चीकै भइरहेछ क्या भनिरहेको छ त्यहाँ 6 महिनाको लागि प्रधानमन्त्री हो
त्यो त भने चुनाव लडेर आए भइहाल्यो नि त्यसले
बालेनले फोन उठाएर अरे बालेन हुनुपर्छ भन्छ सुशीलाले के गर्दैन भन्छ
It has been more than 5 years, not only 6 months. Yeah, that's what we think, bro. But he keeps saying for himself.
फागुनमा चुनाव भनेको हैन फागुनमा चुनाव
त्यो भन्न त भने तर सम्झिने हो के त्यो भने जस्तो का हुन्छ सब
हैन ठ्याक्कै नहोला अलिकति लम्बी होला तर टाइम त तोक्नु पर्यो नि त त्यो त डेडलाइन राख्नु त राम्रै हो नि
बङ्गलादेशमा 2026 मा सार्दिसक्यो चुनाव सेम कुरा त भयो नि नेपालमा
सेम भयो फागुन 21 रे
मेरो न हल्का अलिक राखेको छु न
फेरि बनाम है
के गर्ने भन न
फेरि रिस्टार्ट गरौँ न
ल म नि गेम रिस्टार्ट गर्छु है
मजा आउँछ
मेरो पनि त्यस्तै भयो ढिलो चलिरहेको अहिले
म त 18% 6% मा खेल्दा हुन्छ तपाईँ 100 बनाउनुहुन्छ
मेरो त 20 मुन्तिर झरेर त्यति ल्याङ हुन्छ
मेरो त 100 मा नभएको नि कति भइसक्यो अब 1 महिनै भइसक्यो मम्मीसँग हुँदा चाहिँ नि यो फोन 100 मा आउँथ्यो
पाराको पसल त ठिक छ नि यार सिद्धार्थ विवेक आऊ खेलौँ यसपछि कि खेल्दैछौ तिमी भर्खर त सुरु गऱ्यो रियानसँग खेल्दैछु अस्ति तिमीले रियानलाई हो जितेको
तर त्यसले स्मार्ट असिस्ट युज गरेर हो के
अब त्यो त त्यसमा अप्सन छ त अब अप्सन भयो त युज गरिहाल्छ नि मान्छे
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium. I've been hit by it too.
विवेक कहिले जाने घर?
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
February.
There's the whistle. It's very disappointing, it has to be said.
ऊ त जलायो त एउटा एयरलाइन्सको अफिस हैन?
And it's Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makalele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the t-shirt.
Perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot's on here.
यो
What has happened here?
unbelievable के भन्छ?
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
मजाक में PM को गायब
Pedri, Beckham.
PM को त
Here's Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those winners.
Yeah, awesome. You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Plays it in low. That was very necessary. Now it's Van Basten.
पैसा कहाँबाट तिनीहरु त झोलेहरु हो नि त पैसा कहाँबाट ल्याउँछ मलाई
Unapologetic, persistent, it's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
मान्छे मार्नु पाइन्छ
Well, that had the makings of something quite interesting, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Van Basten. Del Piero. And this is Snyder. Oh, that's
Referee
rightly gives him offside.
पारालाई नि बनाइदिनु पर्थ्यो के अब पोखराको मेयर
Searching pass is played there. And he latched onto this. Oh, well played.
पारालाई थाहा होला त्यो पोखराको त
There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
अब हेर न जेसुकै भए पनि यिनीहरूले अब यो दिमाग नभएकाले हो कि जलाइदिएको त्यो जलाउनु हुन्न क्या अब राज्यकै पैसा जान्छ त्यहाँ सब क्षतिपूर्ति तिर्नु पर्यो नि
And the second half gets on the way.
पार्टी नभए त कसरी
Both sides defensively robust.
त्यसरी त एकलौटी भयो त्यसरी त अनि त्यो उता भयो नि साउथ कोरिया जस्तो नर्थ कोरिया पाकिस्तान जस्तो पार्टी सिस्टम त हुनुपर्छ तर यो संगठन यो वायात चाहिँ नहुनु पर्यो
And now they can spring out of defense. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Del Piero. Pass is just off target. Beckham.
एक हत्ते भइस
And it's Messi.
के भनेको पारा
And it's Van
पारा
Basten.
त्यो तिम्रो त्यहाँको त्यो नेपोबीको नाम के रे बुढी
Costa Curta. It's a searching pass. Good read, needed
अब
to be.
एक हाते भैँसी भए पनि त के भयो बिहान त्यहीँ नजिकै त होला नि तिम्रो भैँसीले दुध उलाई मात्र दिने रे
He's got a goal.
गणेश मन गुरुङ होटेलमा
There is the breakthrough. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with
जलाउन
goal
जलाएको
scorers,
होइन
and
घरभित्र
all of a sudden, bang.
त्यस्तो डेन्जर त जलेन
That's
सकी तर
exactly
जल्न
what
चाहिँ
they need to
जल्ने
keep doing.
लास्टै दुख्छ नि
Carry on plugging away and
बिचारा
eventually you might just get that bit
सासै
of
फेर्न पाए ढले होला के
Really
भित्र
front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
त्यो झल्ला खराब भन्ने पागल आफू चाहिँ भाग्ने अनि बुढीलाई घरै छोड्छ
Oh, super ball.
होइन
कस्तो साइको आमा कहिले आमालाई घरमा छोड्दैन
It's a
कहिले
cover
होइन
goal
होइन
in the previous
होइन
miss.
त्यो पुलिसले त्यो सेक्युरिटीले तानेर लगेको
Now,
उनीहरूलाई
they could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
हेलो हेलो मिनेन्द्र के छ के हो भन्दाखेरि सेक्युरिटी पठाएको थियो नि त उताबाट अनि त्यो झल्लातले
And it's
बोलेको
been
थियो
taken
कि
short.
अनि सेक्युरिटी तपाईँ
He's there
हिँड्नुहोस्
to get it
भनेर
away.
तानेर लगेको
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
मिनिस्टरको पदबाट रिजाइन हानिसक्यो अनि त्यो प्राइम मिनिस्टरबाट रिजाइन हानिसक्यो त्यो नर्मल
Looking for the
सिटिजन
run.
भनेको नेपालको
हो हो
And the counter is on. Well, that pass isn't the best.
नर्मल सिटिजनहरु भइस
Well, the idea was a good one.
अब नर्मल सिटिजनले पनि त अब के अरे प्रोटेक्सन त पाउनु पर्यो नि त यदि खतरा छ भने
बाहिर
Well,
मान
Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players
त्यो त अब
फर्स्ट
पोखराको नेपोबी त्यो लुइस भुटन क्रिसमस ट्री बनाएको थियो त त्यही हो त्यही त त्यसको
Cross in, looks like a good, a mighty effort.
त्यही पुरै क्रिसमस ट्री
Barcelona
Well,
really
Cosmo
might
did
just
this
end up
before.
kicking themselves after that. That
कति
could
चाहिँ
well
खर्च
have been it.
होला के सक्छ
Pedri
मेरो त रोडको बट्टाको चाहिँ हुन्छ होला क्रिसमस ट्री
played into space. He welcomes it in. Just ruffled a few feathers.
हिनेन्द्र के छ खबर तिमी कता छौ काठमाडौँमै हो
के बस्दैन
Goes for the shot. Oh, glorious! That is a special one. Oh, it really
Yeah.
is a finish of the highest order. Barcelona are back in business.
त्यहीँबाट हानिदिएको
Piercing,
होइन
and with
Listen to
pinpoint
me,
accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter,
त्यो
I
पोखराको
think
नेपोबी
you've got to give the keeper some slack here.
थाहा पारे
He didn't have the greatest view of that.
थाहा
But
पऱ्यो
you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter.
Kaugana.
Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Added time.
Messi clipped into space. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
बिन्दु कुमार थापा
Schneider. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Take this opportunity to pay a visit to
So
our
90
official
minutes
store
couldn't
where
produce a
more
winner,
from today's
and
match.
we have extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Barcelona did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically.
धोबी खाए नि अब के गरिन्छ रे
Messi.
कत्रो पाउन्ड लग्यो
Costa
के
Quinta.
मैले कुटाइ खायो त मर्छ यार
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
कसले को हो ए
Roberto Carlos.
अब त्यसले आफै नेपाली होइन भन्छ अनि के गर्ने
Nicked away. And it's Neymar.
बसेको हो तर
He's in a
उसको
great
रूप चाहिँ
position
नेपाली
here.
रहेछ नि त होइन
That's
भन्छ
it for the first period of extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
यार एउटा पुलिस त्यो डिएसपी भनेर ऊ मर्यो असै मर्यो कस्तो मारेको त्यस्तो यार मान्छे मार्नु नर्मल भयो है नेपालमा
And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more?
नियमपूर्वक हाल्नु पर्थ्यो के गोली
Played back into the centre, and here's Batistuta.
यो
Bounced
गीतले
a
बडा
passing
चर्चा
here,
भयो
really easy on the eye. And this is Batistuta. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is goal-line territory right now.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Coming on the field.
Messi, given the lift of his goal. Batistuta, can he finish?
मान्छे मारेको केस
And he was there to get a vital touch.
ल ल
Well,
मिलेन
someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Messi with the short one. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pass somewhat off target. And now a sudden chance to counter.
बिनाइमा तपाईँहरू जेल चलाउँदै गर्ने यहाँमा भागिसक्यो कैदी भागिसक्यो भन्दै
And that's been it.
भन्दै
And
थियो
that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties.
घर पनि त्यो अनि त्यो उसमा कैदीहरू कसरी भागे हाम्रो देश हाम्रो सान बाँकी सबै आफै जाने खोइ त विवेक तिमी अनलाइनै छैनौ यार ल भयो के रे म खेल्न मिल्दैन के किन खेल्न मिल्दैन आइसक्यो अर्को विवेक ए ल पारा
नेट नचल्ने बेलामा
कहिले कहाँ हुन्छ कहिले छोरोले सुत्न दिनु अहिले
रुममा सर्प खसे
रुममा सर्प कहाँबाट खस्यो
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the
ए
build-up
दसैँ
to
नै
this occasion of
यो उसले त दसैँ नै बिर्साइदियो यार
As you would expect,
कसैले
that build-up
आन्दोलनले
has
त
been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now the game is
कस्तो सर्प खस्यो
it's on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is
पत्याउने कि
tremendous,
नपत्याउने कि खोइ
and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
ओके यान
Looking to play him in. And this is Eto. Played in by Eto.
विवेक थपलियालाई दिएर बिलिङ गराउन मिल्दैन फिर्ता नि
Could move up a gear here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that
पहिला नि
cool
त्यहीबाट
head that's
खसेको थियो
required to
होइन
pick a
मैले नि
spot
त्यहाँको
and finish everything off.
ले हटाएर अहिले
And I think
फेरि
the
त्यही
opposition defence agreed
रहेछ
too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
खोइ कसरी खस्यो यार
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Knocks it into space. Tchouaméni makes the interception.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has
73.
turned up.
Adams.
भन्दैन 10 वर्षमा त यार
Barcelona are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick
यो
out
त
those
70
runners.
प्लस हो
Yes, a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
सिरी त 79 रहेछ सिरी त आम्मा 80 वर्षको बुढो
Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross goes in there. Think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
यसले मेरो युट्युबमा सब कपिराइट लाउने भइसक्यो यार
Madrid with their
कम गर भने
first in the game for either side, actually.
त्यसो भए विवेक भोलि पाप गर्न गइदिनु
This is Hazard. Up in no man's land.
मरिसकेपछि नर्क हो कि स्वर्ग हो कसो थाहा
Nicely
हुँदैन
weighted ball. Thinks about the shot. Eto. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Van Basten. And here's Schneider. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Van Basten.
मोहम्मद बालिन्सा भन्छ
के गर्छन् है
Okay. Pass somewhat off target.
जो पनि कहिले कोठा
And we've reached half-time. Decent to half, but
यस्तै हो कि जो पनि पत्रकार भयो नि यस्तै
score
हुन्छ
sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second
Yeah.
period,
Now bro
perhaps.
understood why beats.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all
कहिले
you
कोठ
need to know, Peter.
हुन्छ
Everything seems a
बोलाउँदा
little hurried
जाँदा
to me, a
हुन्छ
little
के
rushed,
भन्नु
panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really can count
Garne
themselves
ki ho
lucky
ta
not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Rijkaard. Nicely spread. Now it's Del Piero. Van Basten. Marquinhos gets it.
एउटा त पुक्कै यार
Picked up brilliantly. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here.
त्यो वालबाट दम्मै झारेर यार त्यो बिचार हेर घोप्टेर त्यो हो को चाहिँ त्यो
Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity
Huh?
about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense.
नाम भने नाम
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far.
अब
Neither
यस्तो
side
हो
has
कि खासमा
produced that many efforts
अब
and goals
त्यो
simply because respective defenses have been strong.
जसले गल्ती गरेको हो त्यसले पायो कि पाएन भन्ने कुरा हो कि
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
पाए
So we
जतिलाई त
have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
अरु पनि छ नि हैन
That's
र
certainly more
हायत
like
सायद
it.
पनि
They
5
got
स्टार
the
हैन र
intensity drop now, Peter.
Huh?
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Yamal hurtling down that right flank.
अब
He's
के
had it taken off him. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's
भिआइपी
Schneider.
सवारी
He's got away.
नहुन मिल्ने अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय विमानस्थलमा के भन्थ्यो
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cracking ball. And he's searching. Can he finish? There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will.
त्यसले गर्दा कसरी भाग्यो
Incredible accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a
कस्तो
little
कुरा
bit better. Maybe his positioning wasn't
अनि
great,
त्यो
but then again,
अन्तको त्यो
a wonderful view of it.
चितवन त्यहाँ गयो रविले कसरी निकाल्छ यार
Equaliser, and we're all square.
केटाहरु
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one
हैन हैन
again.
रवि सपोर्टर म त हैन मैले भन्नु खोजेँ ऊ त्यहाँबाट निस्क्यो अनि अब जस्तै चितवनका मान्छेहरु रवि निस्केर कसरी निस्क्यो भन्नु
And the shot!
त्यही ठाउँको लागि त दोष दिन मिल्यो हैन त्यो एउटा त्यो उसमा के रे पुतल के रे त्यो
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't
के भयो
reach.
के भन्छ
He
पुतल
had the whole
सडकको
picture in
उतापट्टि
his head,
के हो
Peter. He didn't even look at
जहाँ
the
त्यो
goalkeeper.
दीपक मनाङले जेल बस्छ ठाउँ
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding
त्यो
on.
त भित्रै बस्यो
Look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for
त्यो त
another,
भित्रै
so
बस्यो
we
कि
can't be too
हो
presumptuous
त्यो
yet.
त्यो बस्यो त्यो यतापट्टि हो कि त्यो माइती घर
Looking for options for movement.
पुतल सडक कस्तो नामै नआयो यार मलाई
And the referee brings it
पहिलो
to
निसा
a
कहाँ
close.
बस्थ्यो रे म निसालाई भेटेँ
Barcelona were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. In the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
त्यही पुतल सडक त रविको झोले हो ब्रो हैन हैन
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down.
त्यो एउटा पुरा त्यो के रे कैदीलाई अङ्गालो हालेर अङ्गालो हालेर कसरी राखेको थियो नि भाग्दैछ भने बालाजु कोले भन्छ यार मैले पुतली सडकको छेउको भनेर छु त्यो उकालोलाई के भन्छ त्यहाँनिर कस्तो बिर्स्यो यार
लन्चर लगन खेल
बुढी पऱ्यो नबोल्नु
उकालो दिँदा त नि पानी पोखरी उकालो त खान त्यहाँ जापानिज एम्बेसी
त्यहाँ कुनै भन्छ पुतली सडकको कुरा गरिरहेको छु यार
भन्नु नि त त्यो त्यसै साइड हो नि त हामी कन्ठाबाट जाँदा
जे पाए त्यही नभन है पारा तिमी यार
पुतली सडक उकालो कहाँ छ रे पुतली सडक उकालो जमल
मिनेन्द्र अब म अर्कोसँग खेल्छु यार
भन्नु न कुन भन्नु
त्यो बागबजारबाट सिधा आएपछि पुतली सडक क्रस गरेपछि माथि उकालो छ त्यहाँनिर के गुडविल समथिङ भन्ने एउटा फाइनान्स समथिङ के छ त्यहाँनिर
रविको झोले हो ब्रो
यसले जे नि भन्छ लाओ विवेक मिनेन्द्र लाइफमेट म त होइन रविको झोले त मैले भन्न खोजेँ अब रवि त उताबाट आएको हो नि त ल त्यो जेलको मान्छे त छुटे तर अन्तको मान्छेहरू छुटाउनमा रविको के हाल भन्न खोजेँ मिनेन्द्र गुड गेम यार म अर्कोसँग खेल्छु है ऊ विवेक नि कुरिरहेछ
हामी चाहिँ के हेरेर बस्यो हामी पनि तात्यौँ भनेर तात्यो होला क्या
खोइ त विवेक त अनलाइनै छैन त यार
म आउँदैछु हो एकैछिन वेट गरौँ
हाम्रो टोलको पनि तीनजना हाम्रो टोलको दुईजना अनि नयाँ बस्तीको एकजना पनि समाचार भर्खर दिन लगाएको थियो
एउटाले रुँदै भनेको थियो त्यसले मलाई कि आगोले केले हान्यो अनि मैले त्यसको मुखमा हानी पछि म त्यहाँबाट भागेको अनि पछि मलाई फसायो मलाई मारे त होइन मैले भन्थेँ
प्राइम मिनिस्टरले होइन आज होइन सिभिल हस्पिटलमा के अरे भिजिटिङमा गएको होइन घाइतेहरूलाई गर्नलाई अनि त्यो खुट्टा भाँचेर चाहिँ के एउटाको अनि मान्छे त हत्या गर्नु बङ्गाला सँगै झारिदिनु पर्थेन
के रे
तिनीहरूको बङ्गाला सँगै झारिदिनु पर्थेन अरे
सुशीलाले भने भित्र जानु अहिले त धेरै रिटर्न आयो आउन त ओके मिनेन्द्र हुन्छ यार यो पनि भाइरल भयो
थ्रीको प्लेयरहरू बल भइसक्यो
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
जहिले म पुलिस नै छैन जेल पुगेँ त्यही त पुलिस नै छैन भने अब अनि त्यो त अब पुलिसको गल्ती हो पुलिस बस्नु पर्यो तिनीहरूको के काम कहिले काम लाग्छ नि त पुलिस आर्मी खालि शान्ति भए बेला तलब मात्रै खाएर हुन्छ आन्दोलन भए बेला मान्छे मारिदिने अनि
Knocks it into space. Well played, well sorted out.
अस्ति को रविको सपोर्टर गरे कहाँ रविको सपोर्ट गरे भन्छ यार यसले फेरि मैले रविको सपोर्ट गरेँ होइन कि मैले रविले गर्दा यसले मलाई खायो नेता जस्तै रहेछ
Many Catalans clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph. And the keeper goes for a shot.
यसले गर्दा मैले गोल खाएँ पारा
The breakthrough strike. One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Pedri. There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
यो अनि राजादेखि किन यति धेरै रिस यार राजालाई ल्याए के हुन्छ
David Villa.
Barcelona are really in a position where
त्यसो त अब पनि अब फेरि नेता फाल्यो फेरि नेता आउँछ नि त
time's on their side.
Gets a good foot in there. Carries one in. Looking for options.
अनि फेरि राजा हुन मिल्छ त त्यसरी कस्तो कुरा गर्छ यस्तो हो नि त मैले यस्तो हुन्छ के अब हेर एकचोटि राजा आयो भने राजालाई राख्यो भने हरेकचोटि त्यो चुनाव गर्नु पर्दैन त्यो त्यो ल राष्ट्रपति राजा भन्दा कम खर्च हुन्छ नेपालमा एकचोटि राष्ट्रपति भयो भने त्यसलाई जिन्दगीभर पुग्ने 7 पुस्ता पुग्ने पैसा लगेर जान्छ अनि सेक्युरिटी जिन्दगीभरको हुन्छ त्यसलाई त्यो के अर्थ भयो त नि भन्न खोजेँ के होइन राजा राम्रो भन्न खोजेँ होइन कि राजा त एउटा भयो नि त एउटालाई दिए पुग्यो नि त तर राष्ट्रपति भएपछि त जतिचोटि चुनाव भयो त्यतिचोटि राष्ट्रपति हुन्छ त्यतिलाई पाल्नु पर्यो के मैले भन्न खोजेँ कस्तो बढी टाइम हुन्छ
Sporting find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter.
अभिभावक टाइपको त्यही भनेको मैले भन्नु
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here.
त्यो त अब कसलाई थाहा छ कि त यहाँनिरलाई पनि थाहा छ कि छैन अब कि त त्यहाँ मार्ने मान्छेलाई मात्रै थाहा छ कि
Possibly the last play of the half. No way through, so back it comes. And the first half.
त्यहाँ बिचरा हेर गल्ती गर्ने अरू नै अनि राजाको
elation on one side, misery on the other.
पहिला गएको रविलाई सपोर्ट गरे होइन मैले भन्न खोजेँ के भन्दाखेरि सत्य कुरा कसैलाई थाहा होइन क्या रेका कुरा गरेर मात्र भयो यहाँ रेका कुरा यिनीहरू यही नेताहरूले राजालाई त्यस्तो बनाइदिएर आफू राज गरिरहेछ अनि के भन्ने मैले भन्यो भने फेरि यहाँ यसले फेरि झुल भन्छ चाहेको भए राजाले ओलीले त ओलीको त केही चलेन हेर बाल छैन भनेको भए अब उसलाई चाहिँ यस्तो पनि भयो क्या गिल्टी फिल पनि भयो कस्तो खाले गिल्टी भन्न खोजेँ भन्दाखेरि अब मलाई मनै पराइरहेको छैन मान्छेले भन्ने टाइपको भयो नि त अनि मनै नपराएपछि अब छोडिदिउँ अब मान्छे यति भनेको देख्यो नि त उसले जनता उर्लेको
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
त्यहाँ अब साँचो कुरा जसले मारेको त्यसलाई मात्र थाहा तर यो राजा बेकार बुझ्नु पर्यो एक त फेरि अर्को घृणाको कुरा पनि पारसले गर्दा पनि राजाको भयो अब फेरि उही हुन्थ्यो नि त राजा उही हुन्थ्यो नि त त्यसपछि खै मैले त्यो पारस त ज्ञानेन्द्रभन्दा पहिला मर्ला जस्तो
बुढी हुँदा त्यस्तो राम्रो बुढी हुँदा पनि
Great skill, that's nice.
है
Sporting are totally dominant in the middle of the
अब
park
मेरो
and no way through zone.
मेरो कुरा अब मैले चाहिँ अब आफ्नोलाई आफूलाई लाग्यो
Some
विचार अब
good
किनभने
run down the
त्यो
left-hand
हेर
side.
यो
And
राष्ट्रपतिलाई
there's his chance to lead the counter.
म त राजावादी पनि है फेरि एउटा
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He
म त अब
evidently loves
राजावादी
the
नै भनेर
contest.
भन्दैन अब त्यति
म पनि
बेला
त्यसरी नै भन्दिनँ म पनि त्यसरी नै राजा नै आउनुपर्छ पनि भन्दिनँ कहिले
राजा नै आउनुपर्छ भन्दैन तर अभिभावकको रूपमा राष्ट्रपतिलाई नराखेर देश चलाउने प्रधानमन्त्रीले नै हो होइन राष्ट्रपतिलाई अभिभावकको रूपमा राखेर राजालाई चलाए हुन्छ त्यो पनि एउटा अप्सन हो
Rosicki takes control of it and he's on the move. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
आयो भने चाहिँ के हुन्छ कि भन्ने मात्र हो
Now it's Del Piero.
आइहाल्यो भने
Played
पनि
right
ठिक
into his path. It's Eto'o!
पनि त्यस्तो हुँदा केही पनि छैन राजामाथि त्यसलाई दोष
It is a very,
Maybe there
very
are
good
more.
save.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
हुँदैन भन्छ आन्दोलन गर्न उही गएको हो
अब हामीले आउँछ
हामी ल्याएर त आउँदैन
आफ्नो लाइफ आफूले त्यो नेपाली सिटिजन भएर आफ्नो लगाउने
Sporting are looking to go forward now.
त्यसलाई नि अब हेर
देशको माया त किन नलाग्नु देशको माया त त्यसलाई पनि लाग्छ होइन त्यसलाई
नमुना छन् नि त त्यसले खासमा थाहा छ एउटा होइन त्यसलाई रापरपा राजावादी भन्छन् होइन तर त्यसले कहिले पनि खुलेर मेरो दल रापरपा हो भनेर भनेको छैन
Pass isn't the best.
भन्दैन के
राजा
त्यसले नलाग्नु कहिले पनि भन्नु मैले सुने पनि छैन अहिलेसम्म भनेको पनि छैन त्यसले
कति जेन्टलमेन हो यार यस्तो भन्छन् भने नि अब भन्छन् उनीहरूले भन्छन्
राजाको
Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning.
अब
scintillating.
त्यो केपिओललाई त्यस्तो भन्यो भने त्यसले त मार्छ अस्ति त केपिओलले त आर्मी चलाउनु खोजेर रहेछ नि त
And only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough
ल
togetherness, and
अनि
it was
अनि आर्मीले नेता बचाएर जनता मार्न सकिन्न भनेर हात उठाएको नत्र त त्यो नत्र त्यसले कहाँ छोड्थ्यो यार
अनि त्यो खासै
त्यसले त आर्मी चलाउन खोज्या हो कि अनि अनि जब
नेपालमा काठमाडौँ जान्छु त्यसलाई पिट्न भयो
अनि अनि
छ के त्यो
त्यो त नेपालमै छ आर्मीसँगै छ
आर्मीसँगै छ के त्यो कुन चाहिँको आर्मी भनेको थियो नामै बिर्सेँ
शिवपुरीमा थियो रे
शिवपुरी शिवपुरी
अनि त्यही भएर त आर्मीले एउटा नि गोली चलाएन नि त नत्र त यार त्यसले त
आर्मीले जनतालाई मार्छ यार
होइन कु गऱ्यो भने त मार्छ नि मार्न त किन नमार्नु तर मानेन आर्मीले बुद्धि लगायो जनताको बारेमा सोच्यो
सोच्यो
त्यो चाहिँ धेरै राम्रो त्यो
राजा तिनीहरूले ल्याएकै होइन अनि कसरी मान्नु हुँदैन के राजा त्यो के अरे आर्मी राजाले लिएर हो नि त
त्यही त
राजाको पालिदेखि नि त आर्मी
देशै राजाको अब के गर्ने अब यिनीहरूले कम मान्छेलाई मूर्ख भयो यो मान्छे मूर्ख हुन्छ नि यार फेरि जे भन्यो त्यही यो नेताहरूले सबलाई उल्लु बनाएर हेर राजालाई पनि साइड लगाइदिएर आफ्नो मोज गरेछन् राजाप्रति त्यस्तै घृणा फैलाखा
त्यो पहिला जुन चाहिँ सुशील कोइराला थियो नि
गिरिजा
त्यो अनि
गिरिजा हो के सुशील होइन
मारे हो के यो राजाले
गिरिजा हो के सुशील होइन
गिरिजा प्रसाद कोइराला
सुशील त पछि आएको
सुशील त पछि आएको त्यसकै त्यो त भाइ हो कि
होइन सुशील र गिरिजा भाइ होइनन् तिनीहरू छुट्टै छुट्टै कोइराला हो क्या
ए हो एउटै वंशको चाहिँ
होइन त्यो गिर्जा भयो अहिलेका यो शेखर यताउति यिनीहरू कोइराला एउटै हुन् बिपी कोइराला यिनीहरू तर सुशील कोइराला चाहिँ होइन क्या त्यसमा कोइराला
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will
त्यति
really
बेला
have
गिर्जा
been
प्रसाद
useful.
कोइराला
काङ्ग्रेसको हुन्छ त्यो होइन
I'm Peter Drury and joining me here.
त्यसलाई राष्ट्रपति त्यो खासमा चाहिँ मैले नि सुनेअनुसार मलाई पनि त्यति थाहा छैन होइन तर मैले सुनेअनुसार त्यो प्रचण्डले होइन त्यसलाई राष्ट्रपति बनाउने सहमत थियो
Quite
कि
like match day, especially here.
अनि त्यो गिर्जामा म राष्ट्रपति हुन पाउँछ
And we
भनेर
should be in for something very
मौका
special.
भयो लास्टमा राष्ट्रपति पनि हुन पाएन
As you can see, we've already started here.
त्यही भएर त
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Out towards the flank. Cafu gets into some space. Chance!
त्यो बिस्ट भन्ने हैन
That needed to be better, and he
के
knows
बिस्ट
it. Yeah, some good movement
के
inside
बिस्ट
the box. No shortage of targets here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Van
अब एक्लै भनेको नेता मात्रै मिलेर नि सम्भव थिएन हैन तर नेताहरू बाहिरको छन् सब यिनीहरूलाई नेतालाई थाहा छ सबै थाहा छ के प्रचण्ड बाबुराम शेरबहादुर
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
त्यसलाई त केही न केही कुरा त थाहा छ
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
भित्री कुरा
Nice Chouameni. He's in a great position here.
त्यही भएर त अनि अस्ति त्यो के अरे अब भित्र कुरा थाहा नि त त्यसलाई त्यही भएर त अनि केपीओले त्यसलाई भेट्ने बित्तिकै गोली हान्नु भने त्यही भएर त हो नि अब धेरै हुन थाल्यो अब उहिले फुस्काउँछ कि भन्ने पनि लाग्छ होला कि तिनीहरूलाई त्यसले नि अब आफ्नो ज्यान जोगाउनलाई धेरै कुरा भन्दैन क्या
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense.
राजा त मारे यार त्यत्रो सेक्युरिटी भित्रको मान्छे त्यसलाई नि डर त भइहाल्छ नि ट्रकका ट्रक आर्मी मरेको आर्मी ओसारेको रे यार अनि त्यो राजाको सेक्युरिटी कहाँ यतिकै राजालाई टुक्कै मार्नु त्यति बेला त साई सेना हो नि त
Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Steiner. Oh, good. And Del Piero! Oh, what has happened here? And this is Eto'o. Rijkaard. He's having a go. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
नत्र हेर न वीरेन्द्र त बवाल नत्र हेर न वीरेन्द्र नत्र राजा मरेको भनेको राजा त्यति बेलाको राजावालामा हैन कसैले नि राजालाई नराम्रो भनेको ठिक भयो त कसैले भन्दैनन् नि यो नेताहरुलाई
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to
play
and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands. So no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona having to have the lead in a tight old game.
डिस्कर्डबाट प्रधानमन्त्री भयो अब डिस्कर्डबाट राजा बनाउनु पर्छ नगर्नु न यार
राम्रो आओस्
तर राजा आयो भने छुट्टै पहिचान हुन्छ यार डिस्कर्ड
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
सबै त राजाले बनाएको यार अब हेर तिमी अब आफै यो
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the
keeper. अब खासमा भन्ने नै हो भने अब यिनीहरूलाई सिंहदरबार देखेर रिस थियो क्या यो नेताहरूलाई सिधा सिधा भन्यो भने किन भन्दाखेरि यो राजाले बनाएको भनेर आउँथ्यो नि त पहिलाकै पालामा अनि तिनीहरूलाई रिस थियो क्या त्यो देखेर चाहिँ त्यही भएर नि जलायो त्यहाँ कार्यकर्ताले जलाएको त्यो एउटा भिडियो छ त सिंहदरबार जलाउनुपर्छ भने त्यसलाई त काट्नुपर्छ
Looks across and plays it in.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Good read, needed to be. Now this could be a chance. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's got away with one there.
यिनीहरूले सबले मान्छेलाई कम ब्रेन वास गराइदिन्छ यो नेताहरूले तिमीहरूले त मलाई एउटा कुरा अचम्म लाग्छ क्या त्यो के अरे जे कुरा आफ्नै कानले सुनेको आफ्नै आँखाले देखेको पनि विश्वास नगर्ने बनाइदिन्छ क्या त्यो प्रचण्डले त्यो क्यान्टोनमेन्टको पैसा खाँदाखेरिको भिडियो त लिक छ हामी यतिजना भन्ने अनि बढी पैसा माग्यो बढी खाइदिने त्यो त भनेको छ नि त
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And it's the last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Neymar, great ball and he's in here.
जीवन साई ठाकुरी के छ खबर कता हो जीवनले घर यार अस्ति एक दिन टुर्नामेन्ट खेल्न
looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard in counter attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
अब तिमी इन्फ्लुएन्सर मान्छे अब तिमीले राजा ल्याउनु पर्यो भनेर टिकटकमा आन्दोलन गराउनु पर्यो
Sporting really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
अनि जेलमा हाल्ने डर हुँदा अब तिमी आफू त्यस्तो हुन्छ नेता यस्तो डेमोक्रेटिक देशमा पनि जेलमा हाल्ने डर छ अनि फेरि राजा पनि चाहिएन भन्छ के अर्थ हो
We might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. Well, that was well positioned.
यिनीहरूले सकाउने काम बाहेक केही गरेको छैन के मलाई भन न अब भएको एउटा त्यो यार सिंहदरबार चाहिँ त्यो सहित जलाइदियो एउटा भएको सिंहदरबार चाहिँ त्यो सहित अब नारायण हिटीकुञ्जन जलाउने नि जलाउनु त हुन्न नि हुन त सिंहदरबार नि जलाउनु हुन्न त्यो पार्लियामेन्टमा त्यो चाइनाले बनाइदिएको कति पैसा त्यो नेपालको
Well, we are already up and running again.
खै अब के हुन्छ यसमा अझै पनि सजिलो त छैन
This is Ronaldo. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz going face to face with his great rival.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Master plan.
Gently lifts it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
That is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
युवा त मरे 50-60 जना युवा मरिसक्यो जो भोलि देशको लागि के गर्छ अब यिनीहरू मर्न खाली अब बसेर खान बाहेक काम छैन उमेर पनि ढल्किसक्यो हैन अब जवानीमा देश लुटेर भ्याइदिए अब किन चाहियो र अब 5 घण्टा त्यस्तो धेरै
Reached the midway point in
जीवन
extra
अब
time.
त्यस्तो धेरै लाइफमा यिनीहरूले केही प्रगति गर्ला नि
Has
देशको
been
लागि
a
गर्ला नि भन्ने
punishing
टाइम
game,
पनि
both
छैन
physically and
उमेरले नि
mentally.
भ्याउँदैन
But
दिमागले
does
पनि
either team have what it takes to find the
सबको
winner?
उमेर
80 वर्षको रहेछ बिचारा
त्यो 79 को रहेछ
And so the last chance to find a winner.
5 वर्षमा त 84 हुन्छ
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Now it's Kvaratskhelia! And somehow he managed to miss it.
त्यति बेला नि
Kvaratskhelia fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
त्यति बेला नि सङ्घर्ष गरे अब अहिले नि सङ्घर्ष गर्यो
Chouameni attempts a clearance. Neymar.
आफै बोल्न पाइएन दमन भयो भनेर लडेर
He is through
गऱ्यो
here.
अनि फेरि आफै राजा भइदिनु फेरि के
Back in possession and ready to go again.
सोच्नु पर्दैन
And this is Ronaldo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Serginho makes the interception.
ल गुड्ने ग्यान हो हामी
Pedri. Not the most convincing of passes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that is as far as it goes.
हुँदै छ नि
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
We are glad to
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side can get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no
आउन
complaints.
फेरि खेल्ने भयो
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening.
राजनीति वाला त्यही भएर हुन्छ बल आएर
गफ त गर्नु पर्यो नि टाइम पास ल फेरि खेलौँ अब अरू के भन्नु त यहाँ कोही छैन लाइभमा नि मान्छे कोही भएनन्
भोक लाग्यो यार
भर्खर खाना खाँदै थियौ त तिमी त यार
भर्खर भयो खाना खाएको मैले 1 बजे खाना खाएको 3 बजिसक्यो ए 2 घण्टा नि नपस्ने हो
हुन त घरमा भएपछि त्यो भोकै लागेर त होइन होला के खाम भयो होला उसलाई
क्या त्यस्तै भयो
त्यही भएर बुढीसँग बस्नुपर्छ यसो
बिहार मान्छेहरूलाई थाहा हुन्छ कि
अब बुढीलाई खान मन लाग्यो भने त बनाइहाल्छ अब आफूलाई खान मन लाग्यो भने चाहिँ अब त्यस्तै के खाम पनि बुढीलाई हुनुपर्छ फेरि आफूलाई भएर मात्र
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Sporting have reclaimed it. Pedri! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely intercepted.
काफु
That'd be a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
A corner it is then.
तर अब चाहिँ धेरै मान्छेले होप गरेको छ यार राम्रो बन्छ भनेर चाहिँ
And we have our very first corner.
धेरै मान्छेले होप गरेका छन् अब भएन भने फेरि ढुङ्गामुला बोकेर आउँछ प्रचण्डको खेल
Read.
मलाई पनि त्यस्तै लागिरहेको यार
Maldini. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
टाइटल मिल्ट गरेर भन्छ त्यहाँभित्र फेरि
Del
होइन
Piero.
सुशीलासँग प्रधानमन्त्रीको भन्नुभन्दा अगाडि कुरा गरिरहेको
No, he's seen through all of
तर
that.
यार
And he welcomes it in.
प्रधानमन्त्रीको अप्सन त अरू पनि थियो तर त्यो चाहिँ जेमीले नै चुज गरेको हो तर अब बाहिरबाट हेर्दाखेरि अब गर्दाखेरि अब सबै मलाई त ठिक लाग्यो रिजल्ट के हुन्छ थाहा छैन होइन अब त्यो नराम्रो भन्ने मान्छे छैन नि त उसलाई सुशीलालाई
Barcelona finding their passes. And he's searching through. Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
रिजल्ट
just backs himself every time.
गाह्रो त गाह्रो छ हेर होइन जोसुकै गयो नि सुशीलाको ठाउँमा जोसुकै गयो नि गाह्रो त गाह्रो छ यस्तो उसमा 50% योपालि 50% मात्रै पनि राम्रो भयो भने मेरो
Bonucci.
फेरि चुनाव गरेर फेरि जितेर यिनीहरूले आयो भने त बर्बाद भइहाल्यो नि
Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that.
के भयो किन मेरो नेट हो कि तिम्रो
Shot could be on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
यस्तो चान्स पाउने
And he's in on goal. Look at the space here. Chouameni. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pedri. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Pedri. Pedri carries the ball down the right. He gets big. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
हेटौडामा पनि भएको थियो आन्दोलन
45 minutes.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Sporting clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
No foul, says the referee. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
To ensure that's not getting through. Maldini.
तर अब भन्ने नै हो भने आन्दोलनमा सेकेन्ड दिन चाहिँ जो निष्पक्ष मान्छे पार्टी बिनाको मान्छे चाहिँ थिएन मान्छेले जानै दिएन आफ्नो घरबाट त्यसरी मरेको देखेर मान्छेलाई
And it's Chouameni. David Villa. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
Chance! Goal! Just the premium the whole game needs. A mere
नेता त
formality.
बर्बाद हो कि
He is truly in the zone.
त्यस्तो रिस बोक्ने मान्छे हो त्यो एउटा त्यो बच्चाले भनेको उसमा चाहिँ मान्छेलाई बोलाएर जेल हालिदिएको होइन कति कन्ट्रोल गर्न खोज्या त अफसाइड होला नि
Sporting are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they
सजिलै त छोड्दैनन् होला यार
certainly when defending at least
इक्वल गर्छन् यार
because they've got to be
400%
hit the
500%
part on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great vision.
ओए हान्नु हुँदैन
Can he finish?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That looks a decent ball. And he plays one through. And it's claimed by the keeper. Still just that single goal.
भोलि
And
काम
we
हो
are
कि के हो
nearly
यो
done. Pedri.
यो जापानको मान्छेको त काम छैन भनेको दिनै कस्तो हुने होला है
5 minutes left. Now it's Chouameni. And the shot! Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Well read. The danger is averted. Picked out brilliantly.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Now it's Snyder. He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic. Deftly away. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving